Welcome back to the Sweat Elite Training Sessions YouTube channel. It's Matt here, the founder at Sweat Elite. And last week I was in Boulder on a content trip and had the opportunity to head down to Colorado Springs, about 2 hours drive south of Boulder, to join Zouhair Talbi and his training partner for a workout as he prepared for the Boston Marathon. Something super interesting about this particular workout is Zouhair Talbi is a Muslim, so he subscribes to the Muslim culture, and he is currently participating in Ramadan. And in the middle of Ramadan, I joined him for this very challenging workout of 600-meter repeats on the track. Now, I guess further to the interesting point is that he can only eat or drink water during Ramadan, or consume anything really, between approximately hours of 8 p.m. and 7 in the morning. So that means he really has to adjust his schedule in terms of eating and training. And we filmed this workout starting at 9 p.m. and we finished it just after 11 p.m. at night. So Zouhair obviously eats right around 8 p.m. to get a little meal in just before his workout starts. And we met at about 9 p.m. and got started around 9:15 p.m. and the majority of his repetitions were sort of between 9:45 and 11 p.m. He then typically goes home, has something to eat. About midnight, I actually joined him for dinner just down the road at a restaurant at about 11:45 p.m. The restaurant closed at 12 p.m. so we only had about a 15-minute window to eat. We said our goodbyes. And then he also let me know at dinner that he goes to sleep, he wakes up at around 5 a.m., eats again, and then goes back to sleep till about 11 a.m. and then does his second run of the day at around midday. So Ramadan actually ends today as of the date of posting this video. So Zouhair Talbi, while preparing for the Boston Marathon, did basically all of his training between 5 days out from Boston Marathon, which we are right now, through until 1 month and 5 days out until the Boston Marathon. So really the hardest block of his training was during Ramadan. So I mean, I have so much respect for this guy and what he's been able to achieve. He's already run 2:06 for the marathon at the Houston Marathon earlier this year, and I'm really curious to see how he goes in Boston this weekend. Many might know that Sifan Hassan actually won the London Marathon last year while she'd just finished actually participating in Ramadan. So, you know, these athletes really do make it happen. They work around the clock. They make sure that they're ticking all the boxes in terms of their religious beliefs, following their religion, and also getting their training done. And it was such an honor to join Zouhair Talbi for this workout, and I hope that you enjoy it.
Imad, Zouhair, thank you so much for having me at the workout today. This is actually a really interesting one for me because actually, I'm going to let you explain what the purpose of training at this hour at 9:30 p.m. is today for you guys.
Oh yeah, sure. So we were fasting during the day, and when it comes to like hard intensity workouts, so I prefer doing it at night where I'm like hydrated, like making sure I got enough water, electrolyte before I go for an intense workout. So that's why we had like 2 hours window between the time I start drinking and eating to the time I'm doing the workout.
Sure. And so you're training for Boston Marathon. How's the preparation gone so far?
Correct. So I'm training for Boston. I'm excited for it. As you know, marathon is like 3-4 months training.
Yeah.
So I'm in the last month, and that's the time where I'm reducing my mileage and also I think the intensity. So I think it's perfect. Like I'm not doing that much, but making sure I'm maintaining my level until I race.
Sure. Well, we'll get warming up in a minute, but I guess I want to ask this one question I've been curious about all day. During Ramadan, what does your sleep schedule look like, and do you run twice a day? And if you do, how does that work with the time of day?
Yeah, that's the challenging part in Ramadan is sleeping. So So I sleep around 12 p.m. and I woke up at 5, so before the last hour of me like eating. So I woke up, eat breakfast, eat some load, and try to go back to sleep. And for me, that's the hard part because it's tough to like go back again to sleep. So it takes me sometimes a few hours to fall asleep, and so I sleep 8 hours, but it's breaking down to like 4,
Sure.
or maybe like 3:05 or 5:03.
Yeah.
So it's different each day.
Sure. And so am I right in saying that normally you'll train sort of in the middle of the day and then around this time, 9:30?
So today I ran around 3,
Yep.
and I did just 30-minute just shakeout run before my track session.
Okay.
And sometimes I do like a run around 5 p.m. and they double around like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
at my place. Like I have a treadmill. I just go and do like 45 to an hour run with the
Okay.
treadmill.
Awesome. All right, let's get warming up and we'll ask some more questions as we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
So what's on the agenda today for training? We've got, I guess, 2.5 weeks till Boston, so it's probably a pretty important workout. What's going on?
Just some speed. We have 600 meters, 16 times. Nothing crazy. Just trying to like have some turnover. I think the important one was a 38K that I did last week, and yeah, pretty much just shipping it down to the race, like just cutting down the mileage now, and yeah, also the workout.
And you had a pretty big workout the other day. You had 2K on, 1K float in Denver. How'd that go?
It went good. So we did it right after when we start eating around 8 p.m. So I did it with Ahmed. We just drink some Guerrouj, some like a banana, dates, just a very light stuff, and we stretch, drills, yeah, and we started. So I think we felt the same for both of us. Like the first one, we felt like slow. Second one, and we start feeling better. So we finished. We did 6, like 2K, 1K, and I was like, going to that workout, I'm like, I'm gonna do between 5 to 7.
Yeah.
So we give room to ourselves how we feel. So we feel great, and we just finished it at 6.
Sure. Okay. And you, Matt, how have you been going in training, and what's coming up for you?
So at the moment, I have a 10K coming up at Brian Clay Invitational in like almost a week and a half or so on the 11th. So I mean, training has been good, especially training with Zouhair, and I'm learning a lot about the 10K and stuff. This is gonna be my like 4th 10K ever. So yeah, I mean, I'm just enjoying the process.
Nice.
And getting stronger.
Awesome. So Zouhair, you might not know, but I've actually been to Morocco, I think about 6 times.
Really?
And yeah, I have. I've been to Uki Maiden up in altitude. Have you been up there? It's very high.
Yes. So I lived near that area for a year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Up at altitude?
It was like around 3,000 feet altitude where I lived. There was a program that Morocco did in 2013 where they recruit the best young runners, and so you have like a place where you go to school, and so it's still going there.
Right.
And I think 20 minutes from Oakhampton.
Yeah, okay.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, well, if you drive down the mountain from the Uki Maiden, it's about 3,000 feet, I think. So
Yes.
that might be very close to where I was. But I also really liked Marrakesh, Fez, and Casablanca.
Yeah.
Which is your hometown, and what's your favorite city?
My hometown is in Atlas Mountains. It's a village called Tirsaline.
Okay.
And so Jawad Gharib is one of the best marathoners in Morocco, and we came from the same town.
Okay.
So it's very known of distance runners.
Yeah.
Where I come from.
Okay.
And my favorite city in Morocco is Marrakesh as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's just
Lots going on.
the environment, the food.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And have you ever, one more question for your warm-up, because I had a few questions in mind before I came, because I was excited to meet you, and I also like Morocco a lot. Have you met Hicham El Guerrouj?
I did
Yeah?
once.
Okay.
And that was in a young. I was in youth age, youth category. So I was 16, 17.
Okay.
So he was talking to us. He asked me. I always remember that. Asking, well, what's your PR in the what you're doing? I said 3K. He said, well, what's your PR? I said 8:18. And he said, whoa, you run faster than me when I was in your age.
That's inspiring.
It was inspiring.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very cool. He's a legend of the sport.
It is.
Still world record holder, right?
Yeah, in 1500.
Yeah.
And no one will beat that record.
You don't think?
No,
Not even
not
Jakob?
anytime soon.
Not Jakob.
No.
You know, wow, okay. I think
I
I think a lot of people think Jakob can challenge it. You think no?
I think no.
Okay, we'll see.
It will get close, but I think Hisham and Guerrouj in his era was just a beast, you know.
It was absolutely.
At different level.
So you knew a bit about his training?
Rumors?
Yeah.
I'll go with rumors because
Okay,
I
okay.
don't know exactly
Yeah.
his training. But first of all, when he goes to the track, no one is allowed to go to the track.
Oh.
So it does the workout like by himself and the pacemakers. And I heard like one of his workouts he's doing like 400s at around 52.
Yeah.
So he do like 10 at that pace.
That's ridiculous.
And the pacers, they can't keep up with him the whole workout. So 3 pacers for the whole workout. And also like his tempos are crazy.
He was doing
Like-
his easy runs like 3 minutes a K, like 3:10 per K, right? Like he's like aerobic runs.
Oh yeah, that's one of the crazy workout I heard is hills repeat with low recovery. Like he goes 300 meters uphill and actually like a car will bring him down
Yeah.
and go back. I don't know about the easy runs, but
Okay.
the workouts
Crazy.
are crazy, yeah.
Okay, do we have a recovery or a set pace for today, or is it just go by feel? What's the protocol?
We're shooting for 138.
138.
Yeah.
That is 105 per lap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
65 per lap.
Okay.
And recovery it's 200 meters jog.
200 jog.
Honestly, we're not picky on the recoveries, like
Just
around 130, around 120.
something like that.
So I get to the start line and go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do usually.
Okay. Are we doing some fueling practice today, or is it just regular intake?
Martin,
Yep.
yeah, 360,
Okay.
yeah.
Are you doing like a race practice of the drinking, or just drinking whenever you feel like it? today?
I've been doing that in my long sessions and
Yeah.
long run, like around 5K, every 5K. But for a track workout, I just drink.
Whenever you feel like.
Oh
you
yeah,
need it.
yeah. Yeah, let's start.
Want to do straight?
Ready to go.
I mean, how wild is this, guys? Doing repetitions at 5K, 10K effort and running well faster than 28:30 10K pace at 10:30, 10:45 p.m. That was the time of sort of the last intervals in this workout. I think the last interval started about 10:45 p.m. And I don't know about you guys, personally, I find it pretty difficult to do anything at this sort of intensity past, honestly, probably past about 5:30 or 6 p.m. I know there's plenty of people out there that tend to train after work, and I know that this is a bit of a personal thing, and if you're used to waking up early in the morning and doing your hard sessions in the morning, your body will adjust that over time. And Zouhair's obviously been able to adjust to being able to do his workouts at this hour. He does mention that he did a huge marathon-specific workout at Marathon Effort with a lot of volume at this hour not long ago. But what's also worth noting is Talbi is really aiming to come top 3 or top 5 here. He was 5th at last year's Boston Marathon in 2:08:35. He went through halfway in 62:20.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
2 down.
Yeah.
What are the paces so far?
So 141,
Okay.
and it's a little bit windy,
Yeah. It's also pretty cold.
and also like we're diesel.
Yeah.
It takes us a few reps to
To get going.
get going.
Yeah.
Which is on pace for 2:04:40. So, you could argue that potentially if that pace went out a little bit slower, maybe if they went through in 63, he probably could have come home and run 2:06 or 2:07 at Boston on a hilly course. It's not a super quick course. And Zouhair also came second at the New York City Half Marathon not long before filming this workout in 60:41. So he is in the shape of his life while participating in Ramadan, which is not an easy thing to do while you're trying to train for the marathon. I have such respect for this sort of thing, for people to be able to, stick to their religious beliefs, but also be able to show up and train like a true professional. And it's not really out of the question, in my mind, that Zouhair Talbi could potentially win Boston Marathon in a good race, given that he went out in 62 last year. He came home and came fifth. He beat Eliud Kipchoge and wasn't too far off the winner, only a couple of minutes. And his half marathon result recently is really, really strong.
What is your preferred pre-workout meal in a workout like this? You've only got like an hour and a half between eating and working out.
Yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, and it got some dates, bread.
Yeah. Simple carbs.
Yeah, Nutella.
Nutella. Nice.
Yeah, simple carbs, coffee.
Yeah.
And a lot of water.
A lot of water.
And electrolytes.
Yep. That's all you need.
Yeah, so just simple.
Yeah.
To run 60:41 on a pretty difficult course in New York not long ago shows that he is really ready to race. So, I know I say this in most videos, such an honor to join such a legend, and in this particular case, such a unique workout. So, really rooting for Zouhair Talbi at Boston this weekend, and really looking forward to seeing how he goes.
What's the halfway report? We've done 8. 8 to go.
Yeah, 8 to
Feeling
go.
good? Feeling fine?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. What's your overall volume right now in training, roughly?
This week would be like around 95
miles. Okay.
Like 150 kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you going much higher than that in the block, like before this?
Sorry?
Before this, were you doing more than that per week?
Oh yeah. I cut down from 200, so
200 kilometers.
at some point I was doing 200.
Yeah.
But my sweet spot is 180.
Okay.
That's where I feel
Yeah.
I can do a lot of weeks.
Yeah. How are you feeling? We have 6 to go. All good?
Feel good.
Yeah.
We're stuck in one pace.
Okay.
So
About
we're
141?
141.
Yeah.
140. So
Yeah.
we've been consistent in that pace.
Yeah, that's good.
So hopefully the last 4 we can drop it to 38, 37.
Yeah. It's quite a lot faster than marathon pace though, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
That's the idea. We wanna
Yeah.
get some turn over here.
Exactly.
Where it's going? Me here. Yeah. Now.
You're on 38 now.
Yes.
That would be 2:42 kilometer pace. So about 10k, 5k, 10k. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All my like 800 down.
Yeah.
It's around that that 10k pace. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All the repetitions that you do 800 meters of or less is about 5k, 10k pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Over. That's when I go for marathon pace.
Yep.
You wanted the 200s or 300s? Like maybe 300s. Okay. You got this, man. Just 300. So you stop here. We go to like Pueblo, which is 15 minutes down,
Okay.
and it's less in altitude.
Okay.
So this is higher,
What altitude are we at the moment?
1800 meters.
800 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. 6,000 feet, close to it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And Pueblo is how?
4,000. Fountain, which is south. It's like 16.
Okay. Same as Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How many to go?
Three to go.
Good job. That must be one of your last really hard workouts.
Yeah, correct.
Not too many more.
Yeah. I might add another one next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Time to go eat. Time to go and eat
Yeah.
some food. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the choice for
Reward.
food? Reward. Yes.
Reward after a hard session.
Where are we going?
Yeah, we're going I forget the name of the restaurant, but it's a good one.
I ask you as soon as you finish your 16th
Yeah.
rep. Sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah, they have plenty of choice, so
Awesome. All
that'll be
right.
good.
Let's get cooling down and get to dinner.
Okay, yeah.
So you were saying that you did some 1Ks and 400s with the other guys, Scott Simmons' group, who was your coach?
Yeah.
Before the New York half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so, and that's before I was fasting, so I was convenient because we train at 9 a.m.
Yep.
And right now I'm training in the evening, so the schedule is a little bit different.
Yeah. Scott's
Yeah.
not coming to the workouts at 10 p.m.
He's right now in the world cross country.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he won't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
He won't.